Hello guys, my name is Suraj and I have started my new channel based on JavaScript. In this whole channel, we learn about JavaScript from basics to advanced level of JavaScript, and we are also solve all DSA questions also. Per unit, we are going to solve all the DSA questions also. Okay, when we are going to learn about loops, then we are going to solve DSA type of loops questions. And when we are going to after loops, something like that, you are going to learn about arrays, two-dimensional arrays, and functions, objects. So after each topics, we are going to solve all the DSA questions around it. So today's lecture is JavaScript, introduction of JavaScript. In this lecture, we are going to learn the basics of JavaScript. That from where we why JavaScript, why not Java, why JavaScript. So this time you know that JavaScript is very popular in the worldwide. In worldwide, there are lots of opportunities we have in JavaScript, and lots of job also, lots of high package of job in JavaScript. So that's why we should learn JavaScript. In this time in college also there are no studies material about JavaScript. That's why the student have to gain their knowledge outside from college to learn about JavaScript. So in this lecture, I have written here that Java and JavaScript both first appeared in 1995. This both of the languages are coming in 1995. So, but Java was developed by James Gosling of Sun Microsystems and JavaScript by Brandon Edge of Netscape Communication. But Java popular in that days, and JavaScript doesn't popular. So after 2011, JavaScript is very popular in worldwide, because in this JavaScript the coding is very easy, and JavaScript have a library which is known as React, React is most popular in worldwide. In sorry, this is not H, this is a T. So in JavaScript have a library which is known as React. So that's why JavaScript is very popular in the world. Also JavaScript does not demand any, you have to install any VS Code type of app in your browser, because every browser have a JavaScript. Every browser have a JavaScript. Just like that, you are going to Google browser, and there when you are going to right click and type and you go to inspect area, then you have a option of console there. So in JavaScript, so that's the introduction of JavaScript. Both are coming in 1995, but Java is popular at that time, so JavaScript doesn't popular. So after 2011, most of the industry is demandable about JavaScript. Now the package and demand of JavaScript is very high in worldwide. So that's the introduction about JavaScript. Introduction of JavaScript. You know, guys, JavaScript history is very good, very interesting. Also, when I learn JavaScript, then according to JavaScript, I'm more interested in the history of JavaScript. So, if you guys want to learn about what is JavaScript, I can give you a link in our description also, and you guys also go to the website in Chrome browser and Firefox, wherever you want, and go and check the history of JavaScript. If you guys there learn about what is the history of JavaScript, very interesting at that time. So that's why I'm going to tell you about that. So difference between Java and JavaScript, you guys don't want to know about what is uh, this static typing. This time you don't have to our lecture, our channel main motive is to understand the world, understand Indian student also who are very beginners in coding line, or they want to move their career from any field to IT sector. So the main motive is to understand that person, that student also. So you don't need to know about what is static typing. In later videos I will tell you about what is static typing. Just you have to know about here is in Java has static typing. JavaScript typing is dynamic. Okay, Java is loaded from compiled bytecode, but JavaScript is loaded as human readable source code. Java objects are class based while JavaScripts are prototype based. All the things here is what is class based, what is static typing, what is bytecode, and what is dynamic, and what is readable source code, prototype based. All we are going to learn in next lecture. So in this lecture we are going to tell you about only the introduction of JavaScript. After this we are going to variable, we are check everything. We are going to solve all the problems from beginner to advanced level, from scratch to hero. Okay, Java did not support functional programming until Java 8. uh, Java 8 is coming. I don't know when Java 8 is coming. So at that time, till that time, Java did not support functional programming. Okay, while JavaScript has done so from the beginning, being influenced by scheme. So if you want to know about what is JavaScript and what is the history of JavaScript, this is very interesting topics, guys. The history of JavaScript. So I am also getting very interesting topics. What is JavaScript? You guys need to go and search about in Wikipedia of JavaScript from Chrome browser or anywhere, wherever you want. So the next topic is, if you are learning web development. So you guys definitely want to change your career. If your career is already in CS department, so you definitely want what is web development. So my theory for that one who is beginner here, if you are learning web development, you will come across terms like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So, any website, let's assume that this is a website. This website is made from three things. First one is HTML, second one is CSS, and third one is JavaScript. These are often called the building blocks of the web. So, you know, let's assume that this is a website of yours. Just like you can say that anything you can. These three tools dominate web development. So HTML works for a skeleton of a website. CSS gives styling, cascading, and JavaScript work as a brain. So when you go to any website, what is right there, just you can imagine that this is my website. This whole thing is our website. Okay, so what we are right here, if you are learning web development, this is you can tell that this is a HTML part of that website. And CSS is what are you given here? This is what, this is colorful. And the style of this HTML, what I have right here, HTML is style of this websites. So yeah, JavaScript also have a style. Color is beautiful, and I don't know this page is looking great or not. But just as an example, I have to tell you about that. What is HTML, CSS, and JavaScript? So this is the HTML and CSS, and now we are moving to another page. I'm going to another page. I will tell you that how this works. So already tell you about what is HTML. HTML describe the structure of a web page. Okay, HTML describe the structure of a web page. Just like this is a human body. In human body, a skeleton. What is their skeleton? This all parts, hand, legs, and this all are showing as a bones. These all are HTML part. So HTML work like that. Okay. So in HTML there is no any wasting, just you have to practice how to HTML writes in our website. So minimum 7 to 8 days you have to complete, uh, completely know about what is HTML. You don't need to learn anything in HTML, just you have to practice more than whatever you want. In this HTML you have to practice more. How much you are going to write anything about website, you are going to skills in HTML. So we are now moving to next page. In CSS, in CSS, uh, I have right here skeleton. This is a skeleton. Okay guys, then we are moving to skin parts. You can see that there is a six packs, there is a nose style. So whatever we are fulfilling the skeleton from muscles and all these things are CSS. That's mean style, gives style to a skeleton to perform as a human body. So in website also, if you write something here as a HTML part, what we have write as a HTML part, then they have to perform to make beautiful through CSS. CSS stand for the core technologies for building web page. Okay guys, give a style to a skeleton. ये देखो, that I have written here, give a style to a skeleton. CSS convert a skeleton to human body. Okay guys, so you don't need to understand anything about at this time. This is only about introduction. So when we start our new first lecture was on how JavaScript, what is the introduction of JavaScript, and from another lecture we are going to learn about all the thing which around the JavaScript you are going to learn in this channel. Okay guys, so in next, JavaScript. JavaScript work as a human brain type of website. In any website, if you are going to click any button, just like this is a button. In this button, there is a right there login. Please log in here. In Facebook also, you are going to type password, email ID, and then you have a button for login. So after login, you are going to another page. So that type of things around JavaScripts and all the language which are now in the world, just like you can say that C language, C++, Java, JavaScript, JS. A short form of JavaScript is JS. Okay, guys. So that's my point here. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe our YouTube channel. In this channel, you are going to learn everything uh, which needed in JavaScript. We are going to learn in this lecture a function, loop, arrays, object, recursion, linked list, trees, sorting, bubbles, and all those things. And we are also going to solve DSA problems here. uh, all the problems which is as a student I am, uh, which type of typical question I going face as a wrong for me and very hard for me, that type of question I am going to solve from beginners to high level, advanced level. We are going to solve all those questions. Okay guys, so now the next topics are, we have why JavaScript. Why JavaScript? Why we don't learn Java? If you guys have any issue about from next lecture also, you are just going to pin a comment in comment section. If I'm able to read that, so according this, according that, we are going to solve all the issues. Okay, guys. If you face any problem, you can tell me in the comment section also. According to the latest survey, JavaScript remains the most popular programming language for more than half of all developers. Just like imagine that in worldwide there are 100 developer, so 50 developer loves the programming language in JavaScript. 50 language, 50 programmers. So how many languages there are in the world? So many languages, that is C, C++, Java, JavaScript, Python. So from 50 developers want to move on JavaScript, want to move on JavaScript. They love programming in JavaScript. And what we have rest of 50% are gone with C language, C++, Java, Python, JavaScript, all that. So the main reason is that it is a lightweighted programming language that can easily be integrated with other framework. So what is framework? We are going to learn in future lecture what is framework and language. All those languages, JavaScript. Job opportunities is very high in JavaScript. These are very demandable in our industries also. JavaScript is very demandable. So that's why this is very important for us. So all the presentation what we have here, we are going to share with you guys also till next days. So please like, share, and subscribe our channel. You guys, please like, share, and subscribe. And lots of love to you also. We are going to learn here from scratch level to high level, advanced level. Once again, I'm saying that please like, share, and subscribe. I'm not disappointed you through this. Hmm? And please like our new channel. My name is Suraj, and we are going to share you all the things, share you all the topics of JavaScript in this channel. Solve question from basic to advanced level. Thank you guys.